Tokyo CNN. In a later development, it was revealed that public records suggested that out-of-service warning lights designed to prevent pilots from incorrectly taxiing onto the runway may have been another factor in the crash. Kyodo News AP Air Traffic Control gave permission for the JAL passenger plane to land at 17:43.26 local time. According to the transcription, however, report does not clearly show departure approval of Coast Guard plane. Instead, it is stated that taxi to waiting point at 174,511. According to protocol, crew of the Coast Guard plane confirmed instruction seconds later. About 2 minutes later, the JAL plane collided with a Coast Guard plane on the runway. According to a timestamp on airport surveillance video, Transport Minister Saito told reporters on Wednesday that incident was still under investigation, and that next step would be to listen to audio recording of conversation between Coast Guard pilot and flight control tower. Video feedback aviation expert has one question after plane fire. 0131 source CNN. He added that the Ministry of Transport took every precaution to prevent such an accident from happening again. However, he added that the JAL planes were still being searched. Another factor that could potentially be examined as part of the investigation into Tuesday's crash is that runway lights, known as runway stop bar lights and designed to prevent pilots from improperly taxiing onto the runway, may have been out of service. According to publicly available information, a bulletin to pilots said stop stick lighting was unusable on taxiways C1 through C14, which includes the taxiway where Haneda Tower controllers told the Coast Guard to stand by and wait for takeoff clearance. The notification, or NOTAM, was first made public on December 25, 2023, and remains active. A JTBS official told reporters that air traffic controller cleared JAL plane to land on runway and instructed Coast Guard plane to hold point. Audio from Live ATC appears to detail that the crew read a clearance order for the runway and said 34 right landings are permitted. The company expects losses of up to $100 million following the crash. An airline spokesperson told CNN on Thursday. More than 100 flights by airlines have been since the incident. 50 were cancelled on Wednesday and 68 were on Thursday. According to NHK's report, the jet was evacuated in 18 minutes since then. New details have emerged about the speed and efficiency with which the burning plane was evacuated. Citing JAL officials, network said A350 pilots were unaware that a fire had broken out after crash, but flight attendants noticed when smoke began filling cabin. NHK added that crew members asked passengers to remain calm after crew chief notified the pilots of fire and asked for permission to open emergency exits. The jet had 8 emergency exits, NHK reported, adding that evacuation began from 2 fire-safe exits at the front and 1 exit at the rear. The Captain Wa